Hi class, it's Liliana here with our final presentation, Persuasion Speech presentation. So my topic is No Black Thursday. So what this is basically I'm trying to persuade you that we should not go out shopping on Thanksgiving Day and we should stay home and enjoy our families and spend the holiday that is meant to give thanks and thank the Lord for providing us with the good food and the family and what we had all year and just give thanks for everything. So I'm going to get started here. So, um, what was Black Friday before and what is it today? So, today most stores open their doors for sales on Thanksgiving Day. So, people wait out in lines for hours before doors open. Most people are even out there before they've started their meal prepping, before they've even had a Thanksgiving dinner. That they just sit out there and wait uh, to shop, to just run in like cattle and, you know, just get crazy, not good deals. So what was Black Friday before? Stores would open Friday morning after Thanksgiving Day. So it would be it would basically be like 5 in the morning where they would open their doors and um, they would, start out all their sales. So the people that didn't have to work, they'd go. So people would still camp out the night before. So Thanksgiving Day, they'd, hang out the night before and, just hang out and wait for the doors to open for these crazy sales that they think were amazing. They run into the store like cattle. I've personally worked in retail. I was an assistant manager at Macy's, here, our local Macy's, for about 3 years. And man, does it get crazy. And I'm sure you guys have, dealt with this. Either you've worked in retail, you've been the person shopping, but it's not a fun deal. So, especially not for me. I worked back when Macy's didn't open at 6 p.m., but they opened at 6 a.m. Friday morning, which was still kind of crazy, but there was people out crazy. It was even hard for us to park. So, are the deals even worth it? Like I said, I was an assistant manager for a Macy's here. Black Friday is the most famous shopping day of the year. The deals aren't as good as people think they are. All corporate stores start to trend the prices up before Black Friday. So you constantly see people out there reticketing things and adjusting. So basically what happens is stores do not sell what they have at an MSRP, which is basically what the merchandiser is selling you, the stuff. No store ever sells it. So what they do is they dock up the price to the MSRP, which no one ever buys anything at that price, just because there's so many stores that you can go out to, that you choose to go to Macy's because they have a better deal, because their sales are better, because they have this KitchenAid mixer for cheaper than they do at JCPenney. So stuff like that. So what happens is they trend their prices up before Black Friday to the MSRP. So then come the time of Black Friday, they dock it down about $5 or $10 below the MSRP. So obviously, they're not going to sell you something that's worth $300. They're not going to sell it for $150 if they're not going to be making profit. So what they do is they crank it up, re-crank it down, so they're still in the long run making more than what they were before. So it's all corporate. They have to make money, and that's the only way that they do it. So the disadvantages of Black Friday: all stores that open on Thanksgiving Day require staff which have left their families home on an important holiday to go and work. Thanksgiving's a day to be with family, a day to give thanks. Like I said, it's a holiday where you should spend time at home to be with your family. So basically, in my personal experience, and I'm sure you guys have dealt with this too, or you've either worked there or you've been the one out shopping, but the disadvantage of Black Friday, Black Thursday, I should say, is people are not getting to spend their time with the family. These workers are having to leave, Thanksgiving dinner on the table, or, rearrange their life so they could go to their job that's providing for their families, but at the same time taking them away from these important holidays that they should be attending. So I really never experienced that because back then, Black Thursday was not a deal, but Black Friday was. So I had to wake up at 5 in the morning, make it out to Loveland by 6 a.m. where there was people waiting out, and I had to, park clear out on the other side just so I could go open doors for these people. So this is really important, and I think Black Thursday is not something that should continue to go. And there's several boycotts out there that just say no more Black Thursday. It's getting too out of control. Black Friday could still continue to happen. People, this is the norm. This is what people have done for the last years. But Black Thursday is a day to spend with your family. This is a day to give thanks. This is a day where you should be home and not worrying about, oh, what sales are going on, and I have to be at work on Thanksgiving Day just so I could open the doors for these people. So I'm trying to persuade you that you should not go shopping on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. So my reference here was a really good article, Shoppers Say No to Black Thursday, written by Vassal. Well, that's it. I hope I did a good job on persuading you, and you will not go out shopping on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. Thanks.